Perhaps the most competitive battle of this spring training for the Braves is for that final spot in the rotation. We saw Bryce Elder make his first start over the weekend on Sunday. Didn't look great. I don't put any weight in that. It's literally the first start of spring training. He's going to have 4 or 5 more before the start of the season, and it's really important. I mean, he was crap during last year. If you go look back last year, and then all of a sudden he makes an NL All-Star team for the first half of the season. I don't put too much weight into that, but a decision has to be made at the end of the season. Who's your prediction to get that 5th and final spot?
I think it'll be Ronaldo Lopez, and it's for one reason only, and it's just roster management, with keeping as many guys in the system as possible, with guys who can still be optioned to Gwinnett and back and forth. So I think it'll be that. And I do think that eventually Ronaldo Lopez will make a more permanent move to the bullpen at some point through the season. And then it will be Bryce Elder in that 5th spot, who, obviously, like you mentioned, he was not good last spring training. Second half of the season, he wasn't that good. He was great in the first half. Like always with anything, I think this is the most important thing baseball fans in particular should take away from this is it's always somewhere in the middle. And Bryce Elder is going to be a pitcher that's somewhere in the middle of his second half and first half. He's not going to be a perennial all-star like some fans might hope, but he's not going to be as bad as he was in that second half. He's just going to learn to grow. It was a marathon of a season for him, unexpectedly forced into the rotation, and he held his own for the most part. So I think, he's going to get some more time to kind of hone in his craft in AAA. And the fact of the matter is there's going to be pitching injuries, guys. There's going to be pitching injuries. We're going to see Bryce Elder. We're going to see AJ Smith-Shawver. We're going to see Alan Winans, Hurston Waldrop. Ynoa might get a start here or there. There's going to be the opening day roster isn't going to be the end-all be-all. It certainly won't be the postseason roster. I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah, it's going to be Ronaldo Lopez, barring something unforeseen, because they want to keep more of those relievers around. Not a lot of them have options, so that's a big reason. Also, if you're going to stretch out a guy to potentially be a starter, you're going to do it at the beginning of the season and then move him back. You're not going to go start him in the
vice versa
and then go the other way. So those are 2 big reasons for that. And the third and final reason, I think maybe even the most important, is the upside of Ronaldo Lopez.
Definitely.
If you can somehow get a guy that's humming at 98, 99 miles per hour and can strike out over 10 batters per 9, as much as I love Bryce Elder, my man, you're going to have to kick rocks, dude. If that guy can hone in his talent, his arm, his skill over 5 to 6 innings, that's something that you just cannot. As much as you love Bryce Elder, and you
for $13 million too.
Yeah, as much as I love you, my guy, you're gonna have to kick rocks if that's the case. But I think it's going to be Ronaldo Lopez, no doubt. That wraps up our show for this evening. Thank you guys so much for joining us. We'll be back on Tuesday.